classic.
I like how that organ almost like kind of went into Kurt Angle's theme song. It was like dun, 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 and he's like dun, and then went into Undertaker's went back to Undertaker. Even though Kurt Angle's is not an organ, but it sounded like it a little bit.
Play Kurt Angle's theme with a funeral organ.
Yeah, do that at my funeral. We are back for getting some color. Monday Night Wars. WCW is still not in it. We still have it canceled.
They retreated. They did a tactical retreat.
Yeah. So we're gonna triple raw dog it. We're doing Monday Night Raw, May 6th, 13th, and 20th of 1996.
That's right.
Yeah, and we are in Sioux City, Iowa. Did they do that 2 nights in a row?
Yeah, because they're doing tapings. What they'll usually do is like they'll do 2 or 3 Raws in a building and then leave.
The old school way.
Yeah.
But we're there again, and our hosts are Vincent Kennedy McMahon and Jerry Lawler. I'm gonna drive my car really fast for my granddaughter's birthday.
Did you see the footage that they got released to him like after the car wreck?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That shit was funny. He's like, it's actually kind of funny because he's like, is she all right? Yes. He's like, thank God. And then he's like, stupid fool. I shouldn't have drove his car anyway. I haven't drove it so long. I forgot how fast it is.
I mean, I think he's like actually telling the truth there. I'm pretty sure there's some alcohol maybe involved. I don't know.
He's old. He's so old now. And he got in a Bentley, one of the high-dollar Bentleys. And maybe he was. I mean, now he did have a reputation for driving fast before anyway, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was to the point that, like, some of the people, like, in the office did not like driving with Vince because he would always insist on driving. And, he would always drive fast as fuck. Like, in a rainstorm, after landing somewhere, he wanted to hurry up and get to the fucking office, so he drove, like, in the rain 100 miles per hour or some shit.
Come here, Shawn Michaels. Let's go for a ride.
The funniest story that ever got told on him was from Jim Cornette, actually, when he used to have to ride the car with him because all the creative guys would, like, just fit in his car, and they would just talk about work while they're in the car.
Mm.
And Vince got pulled over in, I want to say it was like south somewhere, like one of the Carolinas maybe or something. And the cop gave him the ticket, and then like he was trying to talk to Vince, and he's like, "Are we done here?" And he's like, "Yes." And then like Vince just like looked at him like he was just so fucking pissed off that he stopped him and pulled him over that he sped off after he got pulled over and like blew gravel at him and shit. And the guy just didn't even try to like chase him again. He was just like, he let him go.
Listen, Vincent Kennedy McMahon is a piece of shit, probably, most likely. But man, he's funny as fuck, dude. Whatever he does, and he would literally do anything, and I would believe it.
He's like a GTA character in real life.
Yeah,
he really kind of is.
Oh my god! But let's get back to 1996. We have Wild Man Mark Marrow with Sable versus the 1-2-3 Kid. With Ted DiBiase still, kind of.
Yep, he's still in his stable.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, I know 1-2-3 Kid is like fixing to leave soon, but it kind of looks like they're doing an angle where fucking DiBiase is gonna be sick and tired of him losing because he's like losing in silly situations.
Yeah, I don't remember if anything did happen with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think kind of like Scott Hall, he was just like unceremoniously yanked off of TV. And now I kind of know more of the backstory behind that, like what ended up happening. Because remember, we were like, where did Razor Ramon go? He's just gone now.
Yep.
And we couldn't really figure out why. And you thought, did the Kurt call already happen? I was like, no, that's in May. That's like a couple months from now. So it's like, we didn't know what happened.
Yeah, go watch WrestleBio's YouTube video. He does like a backstory. We were kind of right, but it was like for like an obvious like reason for the time, because they were doing all this like gay like feeling up and having the razor tattoo where Scott Hall came home and his kid was like, why did Goldust have your name on your chest? And back then in the 90s, everybody calm down, people, calm down out there. 1996, people weren't comfortable with gay people back then.
Yeah, and like Scott Hall said, and I mean his friends back him up too for whatever that's worth. He's like, I'm not actually homophobic, but I just didn't like being put in a position where I had to explain that stuff to my son when he's 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the thing I didn't know about was that apparently Razor failed a drug test around that time.
He probably did on purpose.
He says, now the way he tells it is he feels like they flunked him on purpose because of the storyline thing. And on top of that, he told Vince, like, listen, man, I'm going to leave for WCW. He pretty much just told him straight up, I'm leaving.
So they're probably like tainting him and being like, look, he's like a druggie or something before he goes to the other company.
He said he thought the timing was awfully convenient that he failed a drug test, and that was their excuse to get him off TV.
I like Vince's response because Razor wasn't doing a really good build, and then obviously the failed drug test stuff and things weren't like matching up to the Miami street fight that they were building up for. Mm-hmm. And Vince is like, oh, if he doesn't want to do that stuff and he's not making business, we need to take him out.
Just take him out. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's just like, if he's not gonna, to me in my head, I'm like, if he's not gonna do that gay shit, take him out.
And see, the thing about Scott Hall is he's always been pretty upfront about, listen, man, I was fucked up on drugs. I was drunk. It's like he never denies any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So this makes me think in this instance, he's telling this is the truth. Like he would have said, like, listen, I fucked up and I flunked the drug test. He never said he knew he flunked it. So it's like, I think he might have been right in that instance.
Yeah. But you could kind of tell Sable is getting a little bit over the Mark Merrow right now.
It's funny though, because she doesn't even do anything. Like she just is hot and has like a whip, and she doesn't talk. She doesn't say anything.
She just does that whole like scratching thing.
The Batusi. But like Sonny at least talks and does things and causes things to happen.
Yeah.
Like she does stuff all the time.
Goes into Hillbilly's locker room.
yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But the thing is like when Sable does start to talk, it's like, oh. Do you remember what she used to sound like when she would do promos?
No, I forgot. So it's gonna be new to me when I hear it again.
It is not pleasant. But yeah, she's already kind of a little more over than he is, I feel like. But oh yeah, Hunter Hearst Helmsley is on commentary for this match too.
Yeah,
he just showed up.
Mm-hmm. With that new girl, whoever that is.
I think they said her name is Amy. We're waiting until he gets China.
Yep.
They have a decent back and forth kind of match. Kid gets heat for a little while. He's doing chin locks and sleeper holds. Miro shows off, his flashy offense and his athleticism. He does some cool arm drags and drop kick. And eventually Hunter interferes in the match and he tries to help Kid win by getting him into the ring after he eats a flipping senton. It's like Miro did that flipping senton thing on Kid. It killed him. Yeah. And then he just goes over there off commentary and like picks him up and puts him in the ring. And he's like, go get him. And he's like dead.
Kid was overly martial arts in this match. So many crane style kicks that were happening. I was like, oh my god, he's overdoing it, but I like it.
I think he does it to get heat.
Mm-hmm.
But like after I think I wrote something weird. I guess my notes got messed up. At some point, Mero ate his sack got split. He was trying to. Oh, that's what happened. Triple H. He was trying to do his finish, and Triple H jumped up on the apron, and then just like hit his leg, and he like fucking went nuts first on the turnbuckle.
Yep.
That's what it was. I didn't complete the sentence, and it threw me off. But Kid goes for a superplex to put Mero away after that, but Mero reverses it into a crossbody, and he pins him.
It's more like he just like fell on him.
Yeah, it wasn't like when Shawn does it, where he actually you see him spin in midair and he turns it into a crossbody.
Yeah, because you have Hunter Hearst Helmsley like helping out the Kid, and he's like, "Go for that suplex," and then he like goes for it, and it almost looks like, I think they did a good job. It just looked silly how Mero like fell on him.
Yeah, it just did kind of look like he just fell on him.
Yeah. But I did like Triple H's fucking like response after fucking Mero won. I was like, oh man, that's
no funny. Fuck.
Yeah. I thought this was a decent match. It wasn't like overly like fucking impressive, so I gave it like a 5.7 out of 10.
I gave it a 5.9. I thought they had pretty good chemistry together, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And Mero looked all right, that time. Sometimes he doesn't look good, I notice. Like, there's a moment in the match he has with Stone Cold in like the next Raw. It's either the next one or the one after that he has a match with Stone Cold. And there's a moment where he just like freezes up for a second. I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'll talk about that when we get to that match, though.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ted DiBiase and Steve Austin accept Sabio Vega's strap match for the pay-per-view. But if Sabio loses, he has to become their chauffeur.
Oh no, he has to be the driver.
Yep. And they have his little hat. They got a little hat for him. Yeah. Meanwhile, some ring rat claims that Shawn Michaels also fucked her while her ex-husband was on the road. I wonder. Oh yeah, they were doing that like vignette thing where they were like covering up the face and like doing like the voice changer.
This used to be a thing in like the 90s and like the early mid 2000s where it's like somebody is like a witness for something or they saw something but they don't want their identity to be revealed.
Yeah.
And what they do is like they shoot them in shadow to where it's like you cannot see any of the frontal features of like a person. You just see shadow. And then like, yeah, they'll alter their voice a little bit or they won't. In this case, I don't think the voice was really altered at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was like, oh, I forgot that they used to do this shit. It's like they don't really do that anymore. This was weird because yeah, she's like an ex-wife of a pro wrestler. This whole incident she alleges happened implies she even straight up says it. He ruined my marriage. This blew up her marriage. And she claimed the story is Shawn called her up on the phone one day and said that he needed to discuss a problem he had with her husband, and she invites him over.
So it's her fault.
So she initiated, yeah. And then, like, when he gets there, she just gave into her own bullshit over him and had a fling with him and said it was his fault.
That's kind of, it's kind of like copying the British Bulldog's wife, because I think what's going to lead to is that there's going to be some type of video footage or a confession that she was going after him. Then
I was the one that wanted Shawn. Like she says, it's so deadpan. It's the same way.
Yeah.
I wanted him so bad.
Dude, I can't wait to talk about that segment because I laughed my ass off with the drink spot. But we'll
Oh
get
my
to
god, that was funny. Yeah.
yeah, we'll get to that.
But my whole thing of it is like, okay, well, it doesn't seem like you tried too hard to stop anything. It
Mhm.
seems like you initiated it, really.
Yeah. Whoever's booking this, I want to know who's doing this creative. Is fucking bro there yet? Is he like touching anything creatively?
Russo, not yet. He doesn't start getting influence until like 97, I think.
Okay, because I'm like, this fucking smells like Vince Russo a little bit. Where
No,
he,
like I think he does have a little bit of input right now, but he doesn't have like a lot right now. But yeah, it is weirdly Russo-ish, but I think this is Vince's idea.
he must have watched like one of those fucking Maury or fucking Jerry Springer stuff. He's like, there's good shit, let's use it.
Maybe.
Yeah. British Bulldog versus Fatu.
You notice he wasn't wearing his Make a Difference shit this time?
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, he was all blacked out, basically.
Mm-hmm. He's like evolving soon, like later on to Rikishi.
He's evolving into the Sultan.
Yeah.
That's his next gimmick, I'm pretty sure. Diana came out with like this. She was wearing this shirt where she was like exposing her midriff or something. I was like, so is this like part of the direction? Like,
That's
she's
why
she's dressing more provocatively, like not as much as Sunny, obviously, but yeah.
that's why I think it's gonna be like, I wanted you, Sean, all along. Look at me. My belly's out.
Yeah. Fatu got to do the spot where somebody tries to grow his head, the turnbuckle, he no sells it, and he starts pop locking. I love that shit. That always gets the match a bonus point when he does that.
Yep.
I don't know why he quit doing it. But
too much wiggle.
I guess. Bulldog rolled out of the ring after he got hit in the face, and he like was like, "I'm hurt," and he was like, he hugged his wife because he was hurt, and then he's like, "Is my face okay?" It was just heel stuff. It was kind of funny.
Yep.
Bulldog lost a test of strength against Fatu, but he picks him up though, and then he like split his sack on the top rope, and he clotheslined him out on the floor. So he's like, you know what, fuck you. You just got lucky on that knuckle lock. He just did that to him, basically. Then he does a bunch of showing off. He starts posing his shit like Shawn Michaels, and he does like a flip, and it's like, oh, okay. He's like, see, I'm cool too. I could do athleticism. And then we like some Samoan gangster looking people come out, and Vince refers to them as Fatu family members. And I'm like, okay, like I don't remember this at all.
Me either.
And we come back from like a break, and like Bulldog has Fatu in a sleeper hold, but Fatu comes back. He gets out of it, but Bulldog like mule kicks him in the nuts, and then Fatu just rolls out of the ring. And Bulldog keeps getting heat until Fatu comes back, and he does backdrop, and he does the Ace Crusher, which is awesome.
Mm.
And then Cornette gets on the apron to interfere, but he gets knocked off. And then Bulldog hits a huge clothesline. And Fatu, like, he does the flip. He does the flip cell.
Mm.
Shit's awesome. And then he picks him up and does the power slam. He power slams him for the 10.
Yep. I thought that was a decent match. What'd you give it?
I gave it 5.9.
Oh, I was a little bit more generous on that. I gave it a 6.3. I liked it.
I liked it pretty well, too.
Yeah, when British Bulldog is like heel like this, like I like it, and then I especially like it when he's like jeans, short hair Bulldog.
You like long pants, short hair Bulldog.
Yeah.
There's different eras of him. There's cornrows Bulldog with long pants. There's long hair Bulldog with no cornrows and long pants. Then we got short hair Bulldog with trunks. And now he's like flip flopping between the trunks and the pants right now.
Yeah. He's not.
But
He's evolving, just like Fatu.
after that match, though, like the Fatu family members are like waiting for him to get out of the ring to talk to him, and like Fatu like doesn't want anything to do with him. He's saying something to him and being like, no, and he's like, the WWF is my family, and he points at the fans and he leaves.
So he like says, "Fuck my Samoan bloodline."
I guess. I mean, he got out from underneath that savage gimmick, I guess. Maybe he doesn't want to be dumb again. He's afraid they're going to make him dumb.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't think this goes anywhere, but like I could be wrong. Because I just don't remember anything about this at all. Maybe they turn him into the Sultan.
Maybe. They summon him somehow. The Body Donnas versus Techno Team 2000.
When they came out, and Vince was like, Techno Team 2000, I was like, oh my God. No, they're here. I forgot all about them almost. Your boy, Eric Watts, he's here.
Yep.
Travis. The other guy is Troy. It's like one of them has curtains. You know the 90s hairstyle they call the curtains?
Yep.
And that's Troy. Travis, like Eric Watts, just has messy hair. It's like he grew his hair out and it's just kind of messy.
I mean, we didn't shit on him that much on the last time we saw him on WCW because I think he had a decent match the last time we saw him, right?
The last thing he did in WCW was like, whoa, that was actually okay. And then like
yeah.
I think at the end of the day, we said, like, look, like mechanically, he is, I guess, a pretty good wrestler, like in terms of like doing moves in the ring and stuff, and it doesn't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just he has like no damn physical charisma at all. And he looks like a beanpole.
Yep.
He just doesn't have any presence to him.
And Arn Anderson beat him up at a gas station.
And we always remember, that's what we remember the most about him is Arn Anderson beat his ass at a gas station. But now people also remember him for Techno Team 2000.
Yeah, and at least he doesn't get pushed to the moon here because he doesn't have like, you know, because didn't he have like a family member as a booker in WCW?
Yeah, Bill Watts is dead.
Yeah. So you don't have a Bill Watts here. It's a Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and you have to fucking prove yourself. And
you know what's funny? You say that, but Bill Watts did a little brief stint here in WWF around this time.
Oh, so maybe that's why he's there. Fuck.
It was brief though. It didn't last long because he couldn't get along with Vince, basically. What is Techno Team 2000 supposed to be, though? That's my question.
I don't know.
Like, it's like these guys, and they wear like, you know what they look like? They look like thugs from like one of those 90s post-apocalypse future movies. You know what I'm talking about?
Like Demolition Man?
Yeah, they look like they'd be like losers in Demolition Man or like Tank Girl or like Johnny Mnemonic or something.
Yeah, like or Mad Max or something like that. A little bit.
Nah, not quite that. Where it's like literally like post-apocalypse. It's like this where the future sucks. It's in the far future, but it's not post-apocalyptic. It's like that. Tank Girl is kind of post-apocalyptic, I guess, but you know, and I'm just they never explained what they are. Not that they ever really do that a whole lot anyway. But that's my thing. I was like looking at them, like, what are they supposed to be?
I want to know who came up with Techno Team. Let me see.
Okay.
Who came up with Techno Team 2000?
I'm showing my hand here because I have nothing else to say. But like this match was too long and it was boring, and the Body Dons won.
Yeah.
It was way too long.
Yeah, too long of a match. So the Google AI thinks that Techno Team 2000, consisting of wrestlers Eric Watts and Chad Fortune, was conceived by Vincent Kennedy McMahon in 1995 to revolutionize the WWF tag team division with modern cyber culture gimmick. So you hit the nail on the head. He probably watched some fucking 90s sci-fi movie and it was like,
He watched Johnny Mnemonic.
yeah.
He probably did. Because he's like, you know how he's like they pushed the AOL chat room thing or whatever, like, they're in cyberspace chatting on the laptop in the back. Like Paul Bearer is like dictating to somebody and they're talking on the laptop for him.
That's funny. Holy shit. Oh my god. What'd you give this match?
Like 4.7.
Oh, I gave it a 4.5.
Is it like I'm gonna give it 4.6. It was just too long, but at first it was okay because I was like, okay, nothing bad's happening, nobody's embarrassing,
Mm-hmm.
But it just dragged out way too long for these guys, and I guess Vince's idea was like, we're gonna get these guys over. They need to have like a 10-minute, 12-minute match. But it's Techno Team 2000, so
Yeah. Oh my
and
god.
I don't think the Body Donnas are really over as like a heel team. Like,
no.
Unfortunately, it's Sunny. Sunny is over. The team isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of sucks because they're good wrestlers. Fucking Chris Candido is a good wrestler. And Dr. Tom Pritchard is a good wrestler, even though he's miserable right now.
Yeah, he's like, I fucking hate this shit.
He fucking hates this so much.
Mm-mm.
I want to hear him talk about this. I need to try to find a shoot interview. And he's just like, God damn it, they made me cut my hair. It made me look fucking stupid. I hated it, but I got paid.
Techno Team 2000 is a face tag team. That's just weird.
They started as face, but I think he turned him heel later. Like they're there for a while, like into '97, I think, before they're gone. I don't have like the wiki in front of me though. Maybe you can see it, but I thought they were there for a little while.
Let me see it. All right. Well, continue with the show. I'll find out. Hold on.
Okay. JR is in the back with Vader and Jim Cornette, and JR says Yokozuna is going to be 100% in your house. And Corny says those are lies, and Yokozuna will never be 100% again because he's a 650-pound man with a bad wheel. And he'll never be able to withstand the strain of wrestling Vader because Vader is equal in size and strength, but he has more agility and a blacker heart. And Vince really wants to know what he thinks about Duke the Dumpster Drozé for some reason. He's like, what about the dumpster? He asks him like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then Cornette says Vader is great at taking out the garbage. That's fair. Okay.
He probably like no-sold Vince because Vince is like, what about Drozzy? What about him? Because, he's like, he must have loved Drozzy back then because he's been like getting TV time here and there.
He is, but it's funny because he's just kind of like almost a jobber. He's like a jobber to the stars. Kind of that's a position. You know how guys find themselves in that position after a while?
Yeah, like Ziggler. Like near the end of Ziggler's time with WWE.
Yeah.
No, he's a good wrestler, but he would always lose.
Yeah, he's way better than Drozé ever was. But
oh yeah, I'm not comparing that. I'm comparing like the.
I know.
The style.
I was just saying for the fact of it, like, yeah, you can be really good and end up in that position. That's kind of like what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, when we see him wrestle, he doesn't suck. Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's just he just loses.
Yeah, he kind of fights. Next show he kind of fights Vader like pretty back and forth sometimes, but he still loses. Spoiler.
I'm shocked at how much offense they let him have and how much they let Vader sell for him. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
He got to knock Vader down, and I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I actually got really, really mad, and I'm gonna go into it more, but like I'll wait until we get to it. So
it's probably Vader's idea anyway.
Yeah. Undertaker versus Owen Hart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did you find out about Techno Team's run?
Oh, they were only there for a year.
Damn, was it? So is it like a full year into like early 1997 and they're gone?
Yeah, appearing from May 1995 to summer of 1996, they debuted with the futuristic Cyber, blah, blah, blah. They were released shortly after 1996 return. So they must have did a
Oh,
run here, then left, and then came back at 96, and then just fucking left again.
oh, they were superstars fodder then. That's why we've never seen them.
Or it could have been that's when Bill Watts fucking started hating Vince, and Vince is like, you know what? Fuck this shit, and like dropped the gimmick.
There's only, what did he say? Cornette says he said something about him where he's like, there's only room for one Titan in Titan Towers, and then that's like what he meant when he left or something. Yeah, main event time. Owen versus Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
During Owen's entrance, like Goldust comes out for like commentary for this match, and Vince informs Goldust that his match in your house is going to be a casket match, and Goldust stops in the middle of him like doing his machinations. You know, like he's messing with Vince and shit. And he goes, "What?" He's like, "I'm not doing a casket match." He's like, "Marlena, what is this?" He's like he's completely broken character.
Did he have a gold headset?
His headset was gold and the cable was gold. It was great. He starts pouting and shit. And he tries to like leave. He's like, he's just gonna like storm out of like his commentary duty. But then the Undertaker's entrance starts, and he's like scared, and he's like, "Oh!" And he gets back, he goes back to the desk. He does about as good a job at like selling you on like, "Oh my god, I'm afraid of the Undertaker is Yokozuna."
Yep. He had the same like facial expressions, and it was comedic, but comedic in a good way.
Yeah, it's like comedic in the heel way, like the right way, and it's just great. I don't know. To me, it's like just as good as that. As for the match, I think Owen tried to sneak attack Undertaker, and it failed.
Yep.
Because he's like half the size of him, basically. And Undertaker just starts owning him, and he's like choking him in the corner. And Goldust is like becoming aroused on commentary. He's like, "Look at him. He's so cold, clammy, stiff." And he says there's things he wants to do with that urn. Owen starts working Undertaker's leg, and we go to break. Then we go back, and Goldust is like messing with Paul Bearer at ringside now.
Yep.
And basically, he plays gay chicken with Paul Bearer, and he loses. Paul Bearer loses, and he runs away. Because he like gets him, and he like backs him into the stairs, and he starts unbuttoning his shirt for him. And Paul Bearer literally goes, "Ah!" Just runs away. Owen keeps working Undertaker's leg this whole time while that's going on, like in the background.
Yeah, this match, like Owen and Undertaker are having a good match, but like they're having this Goldust like thing going on, and I'm like liking that more than the match.
Yeah, like it's actually more interesting. But he's like Owen hits a missile drop kick, and he does his woo, and he's celebrating a little too much. Woo! And Undertaker like shoots him off, and he does a big boot, and he choke slams Owen out of the ring. It's like he threw him into like the fucking ropes, and Owen like ricocheted and just flew out into the floor. It looked cool.
Yep.
Goldust helps Owen up, and he touches him, and then Owen freaks out at him. He's fucking with everybody right now.
It's great.
And then Undertaker grabs Owen by the head and brings him back into the ring from like the floor. And he hits a leaping tombstone. Like he jumps in the air with it. And killed him. Just 3. He got the 3 count, obviously, on that. And then Goldust does the rest in peace motion when he pins him, but he does this shit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is getting interesting. Pretty good match, though.
Yep. I gave it a pretty high one because just the fucking entertainment and fucking still putting on a good match even though they didn't do a lot of shit. I gave this a 6.9 out of 10.
I gave it a 6.1.
Okay.
It looks like Goldust is going to do something else. Like he's going to get ready to get in the ring and fuck with the Undertaker or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Paul Bearer rolls out Goldust's custom casket, which is all gold. And he has like the little star with the Goldust logo on it, like a Walk of Fame star. And he bumps into Goldust from behind with it, and he goes, "Argh!" And he like freaks out and just runs away.
Oh man, it was so good. So what did you think of the whole show?
It was all right. It was an okay show. Like the matches weren't like really, to me, they weren't really outstanding, but they were like solid.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the tag match, it was just too fucking long.
Too long, yeah. And to me, not that great of wrestling at times in that match.
Yeah, like at first it started out okay, but as it went longer, it got worse.
Yeah. Well, you got Eric Watts in there.
Oof.
Yep.
A lot of the heavy lifting, I think, was done with like promos and angle stuff, you know, and character interactions.
Yeah, they got to set up in your house, and I think they're doing an okay to good job right now. Some are kind of just like the tag division stuff. I'm just like not digging it. Even the Shawn Michaels Bulldog fucking Diane shit. I'm just like, I know they could have a good match, but the build is fucking so fucking weird, and I think Diane is not the greatest person to have as the person that Shawn Michaels wants. And not because she's not pretty, it's just because of how she acts, the deadpan voice that she does.
She's not an actor.
Yeah. John, you always wanted me.
You know what's really funny about that is I think Jim Cornette was telling a story on her where she was wanting to try to get as much TV time as she could during this time. And it was like after the first performance she had, it was like everybody was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't let her talk as much as possible.
Yeah, because remember every time we saw Bulldog, we saw her fucking face in the stands. They always had to put a camera on her. Like it was so weird.
Well, that's fine because she just sits there and looks pretty and looks like vaguely concerned or perturbed about something. That's fine because she's not talking.
But she's still in the frame. Like I don't know.
You just hate Diana Smith. Just admit it.
I admit it.
I'm going to go tell Harry about this.
Okay.
Did you hear somebody stole a bunch of his shit recently?
No.
He was doing a show somewhere, and then like somebody broke into his trailer and like stole his Bulldog's vest, his Heart Foundation vest, because he wears that right now. They stole his Hall of Fame ring for his dad, and like a bunch of other shit.
Fucking assholes, man.
For real, that sucks, though.
Where was he at? What state?
Oh, I don't remember where he was. All I know, it was like he was there doing a show, and just somebody busted in and stole some of this stuff.
I mean, they should check on eBay. I'm pretty sure that some asshole's trying to sell. Be like, oh, I got fucking Davey Boy Smith's fucking ring.
How did you get that? Oh, a yard sale. Stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised at the lack of the Mankind and Undertaker interactions right now.
We'll get something soon, but yeah, I think because of the Razor situation where he just kind of dipped out of the feud, it kind of made Goldust, which was like a hot star at the time, just fucking going in every direction, and I think that's why he's like bleeding into the Undertaker stuff right now.
Yeah, it's like they want to keep Goldust hot, so it's like you can plug him into like a short feud with Undertaker, keep that going. But I'm like, it's like, to me, they started this program with Mankind and Undertaker like before that, and it's like it just paused. like the last time we heard anything about it was like JR interviewed Mankind in a stairwell somewhere.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was honestly disappointed at how easy it was to beat your ass. But more or less, that's what he was saying. But, it was an okay show, though, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it 5.7.
Yeah, I gave it a 5.5 out of 10. You know, I like things a little bit more, but like that tag match kind of like ruined it for me because of how long it was. But it could have been higher.
Yeah, the other stuff kind of made up for it for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, that sucked, but at least the other things were good. It's not like Nitro where like this one thing sucks, this other thing sucks, this third thing sucks, and then you get one good thing.
Yeah, and yeah, it's building up some things that for In Your House and other pay-per-views coming down the future. Because what's next after we do In Your House?
Another Raw and another Nitro.
Oh no, I'm talking pay-per-view. I'm like
King of the Ring for WWF.
Okay. Oh, I know it's coming up. Hell yeah.
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 Also, the TV rating for this Raw was a 3.9.
Ooh.
But that's because there was no Nitro. They were completely unopposed that Monday.
Mm.
I think basketball took over.
Yeah, it's like the playoffs around this time for basketball, so that makes sense. All right. May 13th, 1996. We're still in the same city. I'm pretty sure next one is also the same.
City.
Yeah. Same broadcasting team, Vince McMahon and Jerry Lawler. Yeah. Ahmed Johnson versus Zip the Body Donna.
Oh, before that, yeah, they were talking about stuff. And they were talking about how like something happened to Shawn Michaels in Kuwait, which just sounds really fucking funny.
Oh yeah, I
just
forgot
like
about
that sentence by itself. JR's interviewing Ahmed like before the match, and he seems pretty confident, like I'm going to win. You know, but I'm the Sand Ripper, and suddenly Sonny appears, and she's like, it's like she literally her hand comes into frame, and she's like rubbing baby oil on his chest. And she's like, you missed a spot. And then Ahmed's like, Sonny, I know you're one of the top 10 most beautiful women in the world, but my mom always told me, you take trash out, don't bring it in. And she's like, she did like the Pikachu face and she fucking laughed.
Yeah. So the where we watch Monday Night Raw now, I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want WWE hearing us, but the player kept on fucking with me. So like I saw Ahmed, but once it like fucking finally cleared out and I was able to see something, Ahmed Johnson and the Zip the Body Donna match happened. I was like, oh, I guess that led to something.
Okay, yeah. So it was short. It was like a 30-second interaction or something.
Okay.
So it wasn't. I liked it. It was entertaining. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ahmed versus Skip with Zip. Or Zip with Skip. I said it backwards. They do shenanigans in this match. You're going to find out in a second.
Mm.
Ahmed's pretty firmly in control until Sonny comes out to try to distract him. And while that's going on, like at some point Zip's down, Skip rolls in and he switches places with Zip. And it's like, oh, they're doing that shit. Okay.
Mm.
And it's like the referee can't tell them apart. And it's like, I guess he's kind of right. Like if you just like don't look long enough, they kind of look like the same guy. But the thing is, if you look more than like 3 seconds, you realize Zip is bigger than Skip.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you see their face, because some people don't focus on people's faces because they're like sociopaths or something. I don't know. But if you look at their face, you can tell that they're facially, they look different.
Yeah, and like they could have done something where like if he went like quickly, like if he went into the ring, did a clothesline, and then zipped out of the ring, and then all of a sudden the other guy appeared somewhere else, and they could have done
zipped out of the ring.
Yep. They could have done something like that. But yeah, I was like, come on, man. Like, I get it. Sometimes they make the refs like really, really stupid to the point where like, oh, what's going on here? And then you have like, oh, I know what's going on here. Let me fucking change the match so we could have a rematch.
It's just funny because it's like WCW was literally doing this like 2 years ago with the Cole Twins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't tell them apart. Jesse Ventura was like flipping out about that. This isn't fair.
I have a feeling if Jesse Ventura was on commentating at this time, he'd be like, just look at the face.
Look at the face, McMahon. It's clearly not the same individual.
Yeah.
What you saw was swamp gas. Not it was the planet Venus.
I've seen him down at the Baja.
The Baja. But like they pull shenanigans. Skip gets a little offense until Ahmed just starts coming back again. He hits like a backdrop and he sends Skip out into the floor. And then Zip tries to switch places, but the referee catches it. And he's like, no, you're not the legal guy, it's Skip. It wasn't even his match to begin with. And then Skip eats a spinebuster and he gets Pearl River plunge and he gets pinned for 3. And then Sonny's like, no.
Yeah. What do you classify it? Because I gave it a score and I also wrote, is it a squash?
Like, it's too elaborate to be a squash.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a match. It's just they lost.
Yeah.
I gave it a 5.6. So.
Yeah, I gave it a 5.3 out of 10. Because I also wrote down Ahmed pretty much fucking buried the fucking champs.
By himself.
By himself.
They're pushing the hell out of him. He did a Kuwait tournament where the people got behind him in Kuwait.
Dude, those voiceover fucking shits that goes on about Kuwait, I just go, all right, Vince, stop it, please.
I'm pretty sure that's the trip Vader got in trouble on, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah, that's where fucking Undertaker and they leave him.
They were on that show or whatever, and then like Vader, like the guy just asked him, is wrestling fake? And then he fucking got up and got mad at him and shoved him and shit. And then, yeah, he got arrested by the Kuwait police.
It's so funny because when you see Vader, the character on screen, he's like, who's the man? I'm the man. And he's all strong. And like, I remember Undertaker telling the story where he's like, Vader looked at me like, what do I do, man? And he looked all worried.
He was like legit scared.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't know, brother. And he fucking just left him there.
Yeah, he said, thanks for sticking up for the business, brother. And he got in his car and left.
Oh my God. And I think he was in jail for like 2 or 3 days or something.
Dude, he must have been like crying. Because
I think he was pretty upset about it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just funny because, like, from his perspective, that's just like, that's what I'm supposed to do because he was used to in Japan, like the press there. And he can fuck with them, get away with it. But I don't know how, like, did he just never do media in America? Because, like, you can't do that. I mean, you can agree to something before the show starts and they'll work with you if they're not like fucking jerk offs.
Well,
like
wasn't
Regis, like if he was on Regis and Kathy Lee, you know, Regis would be like, oh yeah, if you want to hit me and I'll take a bump, I'll do it.
Yeah. Just throw me out the window, man.
I love wrestling.
Yeah. Love it. And who's the wrestler that messed with not the guy who slapped him? I know that's Dave Schultz, but there was one, I think was it Hulk Hogan where he choked someone and he like passed out?
It was Richard Belzer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, back when like he had a late night talk show in like the late 80s or something, or it was like the mid or late 80s. And he's like, yeah, brother, watch, I'm going to put you in this is a front face lock. And then like, I guess Hulk accidentally held it too long.
Yeah, and he like fucking passed out and like he hit his head on the floor and stuff, and that he sued Hulk Hogan and WWF.
Oops, brother.
Yep. Anyway, speaking of another brother, the Ultimate Warrior wants you to learn the principles of Destruct City at Warrior University.
Fucking Destrucity. This is where Destrucity finally comes into play.
Yeah. I was like, is this some Scientology shit that he's doing for wrestling?
It was part of his Warrior University shit. which I'm like, I was gonna like research it, and I didn't get to. I forgot about that. How I was gonna research Warrior University because I remember it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Because I heard of it before, and that was something people always used to make. Because people might not remember this now because it's been too long. Because the Ultimate Warrior got in the Hall of Fame, and everybody remembered for like a minute. Oh yeah, we used to love this guy, and then like he died, and then that just kind of like erased everything from before almost.
Yeah.
There's still people out there that remember like he was a prick in real life, and they like to bring up, he fucking hated gay people, right, or whatever. And the famous line, "Queering doesn't work."
Yeah.
But like a lot of people might not realize this now, but Ultimate Warrior used to be a lolcow in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like after his run was over, it was like he became a lolcow for like everything he did after wrestling. Really,
Wasn't he like on a reality show and he was like yelling at these kids and stuff?
I love that clip. It's like these kids are like doing like fucking drills, like they're like like they're running like athletic drills, and he's like, "Come on, pick the pace up. What the fuck is the matter with you? What the fuck? What the fuck?" He keeps yelling at them like he's a drill sergeant or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to find the clip again because it's so ridiculous, and like it's probably something we can play and not get copyrighted on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to find that. Like he did this mumbo jumbo. I made a university where you can learn the principles of distrucity, and he was like trying to sell himself because like he copyrighted his own name to himself after his first WWF run ended.
Mm-hmm.
He legally changed his name to like Warrior or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god. I know he did it first, but that was like kind of like Ryback shit when like Ryback fucking, which is kind of funny because Ryback was a fucking locale, still is a locale.
He'll never have his redemption arc. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Ultimate Warrior had a redemption arc, kind of. Like it's still weird how it just kind of erased everything before that. Like I never forgot, but some people just do.
Yeah, like I think if you had a vote right now, like who do you hate more, Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior?
Hulk Hogan's gonna win.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's gonna win. Like, I gotta be honest, I think Ultimate Warrior was more of a homophobic and a racist compared to Hulk Hogan. I mean, Hulk Hogan probably like fucking says it in his mind, and it slipped. Ultimate Warrior didn't give a shit back then. He just fucking said shit.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, he'd call you like a fucking weak-minded dumbass or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He didn't care. But like he also was like pushing his own brand. He came up with like a comic book for himself, which they show on the next Raw we're going to talk about briefly. And it just didn't really go anywhere, I guess. But I'm gonna do some research on it later. We'll revisit this thing.
Yeah, tell me, because it kind of makes me wonder, like, did he come back to the WWF so he could like fucking market his school or whatever?
I think that was part of the deal.
Yeah.
Like Vince probably contacted him because he wasn't going to contact Vince. That's not going to happen.
Mm.
He was pretty much like, he's too proud to like, I'm not going to come back and beg for a fucking job. You're going to contact me. Shit. And like he was like, all right, well, if I come back, will you let me like push my Warrior University and my Distrucity and my comic book and will you let me show up in a trucker hat without makeup? In like a weird Ultimate Warrior button-up polo.
Dude, I want that fucking vest jacket thing that he has.
The vest, yeah.
Yeah.
They should make it. I mean, you know how they make ugly sweaters, like Ric Flair sweater or something? They could probably do that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do it, WWE. I'd buy it.
We buy that homophobic motherfucker's merchandise.
Dude, his fucking his I hate saying this word. His drip was okay.
His drip?
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, that was like a big tangent on the Ultimate Warrior, but we had to bring it up because he's shilling his stuff and he's not doing anything right now.
Yeah, he like fucking killed Triple H and then like did a fucking stint with Goldust, and he's like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna do my school stuff now.
He did an angle with Goldust.
Yeah.
The best part of it was his promo. You know what I heard is what he's actually doing right now, like in wrestling? Like he's not doing anything on TV, but I heard he was having dark matches with Vader during this time, and he was just fucking jobbing him out. And I'm like, are you serious? Like they're just jobbing out Vader and Ultimate Warrior. I know it's dark, but like still, people see that.
Yeah, and you can imagine all the people in '96 that probably were there chat rooms in '96 on the internet?
There was like there was like bulletin boards and shit. Like people were making forum posts, probably like really primitive version of a forum.
Yeah, they were probably like, fucking Ultimate Warrior got squashed, dude.
They were talking about that in the fucking Observer that you had to buy. And Dave Meltzer like fucking printed it on a dot matrix printer.
I was sitting all the way in the nosebleed, and I saw fucking Ultimate Warrior get squashed. Confirmed.
He hated Ultimate Warrior. He fucking hated him so much.
Now he hates the whole WWE.
Yeah, he just hates everything that's not the shit that he likes.
Yeah.
So that's like the easiest way to put it.
Mm.
Everybody has their preferences, but like, come on. Vader versus Duke the pedophile Drose.
Confirmed
pedophile. He was on Epstein Island, maybe.
He
Most probably likely. He wanted to go.
Yep. Perchance, per maybe. Did Vader always have Vader time on his trunks? Because I always thought it was just Vader.
It was just Vader, but like Vader time became like a catchphrase in WWF for him. Because like before, Vader would just say, "What time is it?" And like that never went anywhere else. Now it went somewhere. It's Vader time.
So Vince probably thought, you got to put that on your trunks because we need to make merch out of it somehow eventually.
Yeah, we got to make a slogan for you and maybe make a heel T-shirt. Cornette was on commentary for this match.
Gold.
It was funny because all he did was cut up with Jerry Lawler. And it was fucking funny. I was like, honestly, you should just put him in. I don't like 3-man commentary, but like if you had them there, I would love that.
Doesn't Cornette and JR do a thing for a little bit?
Yeah, they do commentary for a little while, and they did it in WCW as well, actually, for like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't last very long. Cornette says Vader is a Sherman tank and Yokozuna is a septic tank, and then fucking King cackles. He just like shit. It just makes it funnier. Jim
Cornette either went to the library or like searched on the World Wide Web for like synonyms for fucking garbage people.
He's just a really wordy fucking guy, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's just one of those guys that can just burn you verbally like really easily.
Mm-hmm. While drinking a fucking Dr. Pepper.
He drinks like a 2 liter of Sprite. He's like telling you about how fucking stupid you are.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about this though is like Vince in the middle of all this is the straight man, and he looks all exasperated, like, God damn it, I have to deal with these fucking clowns.
All right, guys, stop laughing.
Stop it. Yeah, he was just telling them to stop.
Yeah.
This match isn't particularly special. It's like an extended squash, basically.
It's just two big guys doing big guys things, even though Vader should have fucking killed him. But
I think you should kill him too.
Yeah.
Like I like that. My bone of contention was he knocked Vader off his feet, and I'm like, no, this guy, he's not high enough in the card to do that. He's not even like a mid card guy.
It was just so stupid because I kept on thinking to myself, I was like, you gave every fucking big dude in the WWF some type of squash match. Diesel had one. Fucking Yoko had one. Everybody that was fucking big that they were pushing as like this monster they always had a jobber. Like sometimes they would have a couple of punches and then they would job him out. But this one, and maybe it was Vader. Maybe Vader was like, "Hey, kid, I'll give you a couple of offense, but I'm going over." And that could have happened, but Vader should have squashed this motherfucker.
It was probably his idea to let him knock himself off his feet. Because Vader likes bumping, actually.
Bumping, and I think he likes a challenge. I think he sees wrestling like, oh, even though I'm a big guy and he's a big guy, we need to have like a little fight just to make him kind of look strong a little bit, even though he's losing.
And I was trying to think of a good comparison to make. It's like, so if Duke the Dumpster Droese can't knock him down, who can knock him down? And I was sitting there like in my head trying to go over like who's a mid-card babyface that could be acceptable to knock Vader down. Sid's not there right now, and he's not actually a babyface.
Oh yeah,
not yet.
Yeah, not until yeah.
And I'm like, wow. I was like, you know what? There's really not almost any mid-card baby faces right now. And then I was like, oh, Savio Vega. And I'm like, yeah, you could buy Savio Vega knocking Vader down probably.
Yeah.
He's got that fire.
He's got fire, and he could be creative of how to like trick Vader of getting knocked over.
Or he'd do like one of those crazy fucking kicks and just knock Vader down. Like you could just see that.
Yeah, like spin kick him and fucking roundhouse him until his mask falls off and hits his head.
Ahmed. Yeah, Ahmed's
there you go.
Yeah, Ahmed. Obviously he could do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like that's a good exercise to do sometimes. Like when people complain about shit in wrestling, and nobody thinks about stuff like this anymore, like the pecking order, because a lot of people don't book that way anymore. Like, where it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. You can just go out and wrestle. Everybody can wrestle for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and everybody needs to have a 5-star match. Yeah. It's like, oh, Sami Zayn, he should be the fucking champ. It's like, no, he's built in a way that he's always going to be a mid-carder, which I thought was funny that Cody Rhodes like fucking said, like, that's why you never win the WWE championship.
You never win the championship because you're a mid-carder.
Yeah.
He just fucking said that.
Yeah. But then you have the stupid fans. Oh, he's going heel. I'm like, dude, shut up. They're doing the John Cena thing with Cody, where he kind of says something a little bit edgy, and then he's just still face.
Maybe they'll turn Sammy heel.
Maybe.
He's been getting pissed off lately. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what else was going on in this match. Oh, Dumpster tried to do a splash. He did a top rope splash, but he missed.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vader just picked him up and he did his little power slam and he did a Vader bomb and he pinned him. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, but other than that, it was just Vader was beating the shit out of him mostly.
What'd you give the match?
I gave it a 5.4.
I give it a 5.2. I like Vader, but I was just like, I don't think this should have been booked this way. That's why I brought points down a little bit.
Yeah, I scored it kind of according to that. There's more of a Vader curve for me, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Undertaker and Paul Bearer brings out their gold casket for Goldust. And Goldust tries to seduce him, and that's when he did the whole like clam face again. Your face is clammy, right?
Oh yeah. You know what's funny though? Before that, like Paul Bearer is like doing a hilarious promo.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's talking for a while, and I don't even remember what he said, but it's just because his delivery of shit just makes everything entertaining.
Yep.
It's just like there just needs to be a supercut of like Paul Bearer doing promos. I don't know why that doesn't exist. And then Undertaker starts questioning Vince because he's like, "What are you going to do about Goldust's bizarreness?" That's like literally what he says.
And Vince also does like he's like, "Guys, better not start anything or this interview's over."
Vince the fucking pot stirrer, yeah.
Yeah.
But Undertaker actually says in response to that question, like, "You're asking us what we're going to do about Bizarre. And I was like, that's actually kind of a good point. Like the Undertaker and Paul Bearer are pretty bizarre. But yeah, that, like you were saying though, Goldust gets up in Undertaker's face and he starts being innuendoous and he wants to feel him. And he interlocks his fingers with the Undertaker's. And what surprises me is he just lets him do it at first. Like he's just like, what the fuck? Like he was caught off guard or something.
Yeah, but then he brings him in and does the test of strength.
The test of strength.
Yep.
And like he's like but Goldust is still doing his shtick, and then like Undertaker tests his strength, and he goes ah, and he's like collapses immediately.
Yep. Man, Dustin could be like a fucking powerhouse and also be funny at the same time. It's great.
You know what was crazy is when they were standing there, he's like almost as tall as him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like just short an inch or two from him. I was like, wow, I didn't realize Dustin was that tall. Like I knew he was tall, but like, yeah. And then like right when he's like gonna get killed, Mankind appears and attacks Undertaker. So it's like, okay, my complaint from the last episode got addressed.
Yep.
Mankind chokes him out with the claw, and he leaves because Goldust like touched him, and then he was confused and he left. And then Goldust straddles the Undertaker and blows a kiss at the crowd. And then Undertaker sits up and looks at him, and Goldust goes, ah! Again, he just runs away. Love it.
Yeah, it was great. I liked it.
It was just entertaining.
Another good segment. And I hold on, I wrote some notes down here. Yeah, apparently Vince was also getting massive heat from the network and sponsors over the gold stuff at around this time as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all right, we know you put Marlena with him to let everybody know he's not actually gay, but stop, he's being too gay. This is getting ridiculous.
This was like a weird fucking. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the main event. But this match next is weird. The Justin Hawk Bradshaw versus Aldo Montoya. Like it's so funny that like that got a like kind of a squash match, and then you had like Vader and Rose having a match. It was like so weird to see that.
Yeah, and it's all. You know what else is weird is we saw Bradshaw have a match with Undertaker, and he like actually like kind of did damage to the Undertaker. And we're like, holy shit, whoa, are they like, is this, they're like trying to get Bradshaw over right now? Because it's like, look, he hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
And like now he's like beating jobbers, I guess, because Aldo Montoya's a jobber. I mean,
yeah.
But Zebekiah, Zeb Coulter, fucking, you know, that guy, Dutch Mantel, he was on commentary during this match. And he was also like funny. Part of me just wishes it could be Jim Cornette, Dutch Mantel, and Jerry Lawler on commentary. Because I just want to see that because they all three know each other. They know each other for so long, and they're on this weird similar wavelength.
Who would be the commentator?
Goddamn, that's the thing. There's no straight man in that, but.
Because in my opinion,
but no, see, you can't do that.
Cornette has to do the jokes and be all crazy as the color commentator. Jerry, no.
I want three color commentators. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they just have Vince there and he like fucking just blurts out suplex and what a maneuver at times and just let them speak.
He's just the moderator. The interesting thing in this match, though, is Zebekiah is talking about how people are dodging Bradshaw, like they don't want to wrestle him. And he specifically brings up Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Are they setting up Bradshaw versus Shawn Michaels at some point?
Maybe.
That could be a Raw main event, maybe.
Maybe that's why he did damage to Undertaker, so that it could be a legitimate battle against Shawn Michaels, maybe.
I guess if they were planning that far ahead. I think they just wanted to be like, this guy, I like this guy. Or Undertaker probably said, this guy's pretty cool. I want him to like hurt me in a match. So he like vouched for him or something. And he beats him though. He hits a big boot and a lariat and he pins him. He beat the fuck out of him. There's no gray area about that.
Yep. So squash, and he gets fucking branded. I
forgot about the branding.
Yeah, which I thought was funny because I'm like, obviously it's not hot, and I don't get it. Like,
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I don't get why Aldo didn't fucking sell it though. Like, if you're gonna brand him, you should have him scream. He didn't like scream bloody murder at all.
But we know it's not hot.
I know, but like, if you're gonna sell that shit, sell it, man. Even if it's not hot.
But Hulk Hogan said it's not hot. It's not hot. I've never been here before.
Oh man.
They show us the Kuwait footage, and Sean's like hanging out on a beach talking to women who have been recently liberated from like Islamic fucking government or something, probably. And, and then a wild British bulldog just appears. He literally comes out the frame and just starts attacking him, and he just throws him in the fucking ocean. And walks away. He threw him in the ocean and ran away from him.
Yeah,
like he was a bully or something. He didn't want to get caught.
Yeah, that was fucking funny as shit. It kind of just looked like a TV. I know fucking wrestling's a TV show, but it kind of just looked like they were doing like on a set of something.
Like Saved by the Bell, somebody threw Screech in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Not that Shawn Michaels is the Screech of wrestling. That's not what I'm implying here.
No. But then they show Ahmed Johnson winning the tournament there as well in Kuwait. Yeah,
they didn't show all the footage. We're gonna see all the footage later.
Yeah.
All the Ahmed footage. Main event.
Shawn Michaels versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Is this the first?
This is, as far as we have seen, it's the first. I bet they probably wrestled in dark matches before. Maybe they did wrestle some other time before. But I'm not really sure. We're going to say it's the first.
Okay.
This was good. Showed my hand a little bit, but it was good.
Yeah.
Hunter has advantage early, out wrestling Shawn, who's getting frustrated. He gets mad and he undoes his ponytail. That's when you know he's serious. They go to break. Come back. They're doing leapfrog spots, and then HBK clotheslines Hunter out of the ring, and he skins the cat back in. He's like, whoa. And after that, Shawn goes over to the commentary desk to flirt with Amy. And then, like, Hunter's like, what the fuck? And then, like, tries to attack him, but he just gets punched.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shawn's, like, showing off again and shit. And then Hunter tries to get in the ring, but Shawn, like, grabs him in a headlock and, like, drapes him, like, over out into the ring. And then the referee starts yelling at him, like, hey, stop that. And then he's like, okay. And he just drops him and he lands on his face. And then Hunter, like, sells his nose because it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes to call him Big Nose now.
Didn't Vince like point out his nose was big or whatever?
Yeah, he has a proboscis, an enlarged proboscis or whatever Vince said. Shawn's being pretty funny in this match, I noticed.
Mm.
Like Hunter tries to shoot him off, but Shawn holds on to his nose, and then he's like, ah! He starts like fucking freaking out. And then he gets Hunter in a headlock, and for some reason the ref is like admonishing him for having him in a headlock. And then Shawn's like, okay, I'll let go. And he does this. He lets go and just puts him back in the headlock really fast. Eventually Hunter manages gets better of Shawn. when he misses a flying forearm in the corner, and then like Sean just fucking gets stuck, and he gets kicked in the gut, and he goes flying out into the floor. That was like a good bump. And then he goes out there and he's attacking him, and then Mr. Perfect walks to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
What is Mr. Perfect doing here? Like, oh, forgot about him.
Me too.
We go to break. And then we come back. And then Hunter's beating the piss out of Sean in the corner. And then he hits the high knee. Not the stupid fucking booty man finisher.
No.
Just a high knee, a respectable high knee. Hunter gets chin lock. He does get some heat. Sean battles out. He gets cut off. HBK tries to do something on the apron, but Hunter stuffs it, and then he's gonna back suplex him into the ring, but Sean twists midair and does a crossbody like perfectly. I don't know how he did it. Like I watched it and I was like, how the fuck did he actually do that? He spun while he was in the air.
Yeah, it looked fucking sick.
Hunter cuts him off, does some punches, European uppercuts, pretty nasty looking strikes, really.
Mm.
So it's like showing he can get pretty nasty here. And then Helmsley throws Sean in the hard in the corner, kicks him in the gut. He bounces out and he hits a swinging neck breaker for 2. That was a cool combo. Break, come back. Hunter's got him. He's chin locked again. They throw him bombs. Sean hits a Manhattan drop, flying forearm, the body slam, the top rope elbow. He gets 2 after all that. They get up. Hunter tries to pedigree him, but thinks it looks like he decides to not pedigree him, and then he decides to try to powerbomb him.
Why would you go away from your finisher? I don't get that.
I think he felt like he was going to get fucked over or something. Like he anticipated that Sean was going to reverse it.
Mm.
That's my guess. But he reversed it anyway. That's the thing. He still did a Frankensteiner from like the powerbomb position. But Hunter rolled through that and turned it into a sunset flip for 2. It was like, whoa, he out-wrestled. He countered the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter gets up and he thumbs Sean in the eye. McMahon.
What a heel.
That's literally like the first thing he does when he gets up. He goes, he goes for the pedigree this time, and then Sean does still revert. He backdrops him. Then he hits Sweet Chin Music and he pins him.
Dude, he tuned up the band like hard on that one as well. This match was good, like really good, because it showed that Shawn Michaels could be funny. It could also be a show off, essentially.
It fits his personality.
Yeah, it fits his personality. Then you have, spreading the whole him taking wrestlers' girls like angle, where he's like trying to take Triple H. So you keep that feud going on a little bit. And then you show his fucking serious side where he's like, all right, now I'm fucking putting this guy away. And he does.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I gave it a 7.2 out of 10. I really liked it.
You gave it a 7.2.
What? Out of
2.
7. Yep.
Okay. I gave it a 7.3.
Okay. We're close. Nice.
The Shawn Michaels curve. Even though we make fun of him for how he barebacked his way to the main event, we're mostly joking.
Yeah. He gets redeemed. He sees God, and then his gay lover tries to beat God. That's actually fucking funny, dude. If you think about it, he was gay for Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels saw God, and Vince got angry at God, so he went to go fight God.
Took him away from me, damn it.
Yeah.
No. He's a good wrestler, though.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Even at this time, you could see the skill. He was just an asshole, and he admits he was an asshole. And every friend that he ever had, even his best friend Triple H, called him an asshole at a certain point.
Yeah, eventually he's just like, "Fuck this! I can't deal with you anymore."
Yeah,
yeah. Mr. Perfect came out and watched that match and then did nothing.
What was the point? Was he going to go against Shawn Michaels at some point, or was he looking at Triple H?
I think he was studying Triple H. Like, because they've been teasing this thing with him and Triple H for a little while, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But, like, nothing's come of it really yet.
He's doing the Shane Douglas thing though, right? He comes out to go look at his opponent
or something. He comes out to look at somebody.
Yeah.
JR's in the back with British Bulldog, Diana, and Cornette. And JR asks Bulldog if he was impressed with Sean's match, and he goes, no. And he starts yelling a lot. But I can barely hear what he's saying because the arena mix is too high because this is going on during the post-match celebration.
And he's British.
And it doesn't help. Like, now his British accent's not that bad. You can mostly understand what he's saying like 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But with that and the arena mix being too high, I can't fucking hardly hear what he's saying. But he does say if he sees Sean before at your house, he's not going to make it in your house. And he's also not afraid of snakes because they're talking about his match next week with Jake Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vince asked Bulldog, what's he going to do? Because HBK is going to be out on commentary for the match next week, and he could get close to Diane. I'm like, see, he's stirring the pot. He didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's not going to happen. No. And then Vince goes, yes, it will. He actually says, yes, it will. And I'm like, why is he doing this? He's like antagonizing him.
Shawn Michaels wants to bang your wife.
I want my son to bang your wife. My adopted son, Sean.
I think this was a better Raw than last week. What do you think?
Yeah, it was better.
Yeah.
There was no Techno Team 2000 match.
Yeah, that. I mean, there were some matches, like there was a squash, obviously a good squash. The Vader, we gave it the Vader curve, but like that should have been a squash as well. We got that fucking promo with the Undertaker, Paul Bearer, and Goldust and Mankind showing up, so that was good. Ahmed and Zip, it is what it is. He just fucking buried the tag champs. So the
tag division is buried.
Yes. So, but the main event was really good in my opinion. So I gave this a 6.7 out of 10.
I gave it a 6.4. And this got a 3.5 rating.
So it's still in the 3.5 area.
Yeah, and it's Nitro did run that week, but they started an hour earlier due to playoffs.
Ah, okay.
They got a 2.3. So that's pretty low for them.
Yeah. I wonder if Eric Bischoff probably cried about that. I wonder if he was like, these damn playoffs and probably stole some of our viewers and shit.
I can't wait for these fucking playoffs to be over.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll get their run.
It's coming.
Yep. All right. What do you know? We're in May 20th, 1996, and we're still in Iowa.
We're fucking the birthplace of Seth Rollins.
Yes.
Seth Franklin Rollins.
Your host is still Vince McMahon and Jerry the King Lawler. Correct me if I'm. Did Stone Cold get a jobber fucking entrance? Because he didn't come out. He didn't get an entrance.
He was just in the ring already.
Yeah.
He didn't job.
Oh no, I know, but usually when you don't get an entrance, it's like a fucking jobber entrance, is what I call it.
Sometimes they just did that just to save time, though. You know.
True.
Especially back then. Like nowadays, that is a jobber entrance. If you're standing in the ring already in modern times, you're fucking jobbing.
It's a battle of the bitter Bischoff firings between Mark Merrow and Stone Cold. They both got fired by Eric Bischoff in WCW.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, before this match, they show us little clips of Madison Square Garden where the Body Dons lost the tag titles.
Yep.
We'll get into more of that later.
Yeah.
They exchange holds for a bit. Mark Merrow and Steve Austin. But then Mark Merrow, this is what I was talking about, where he froze up in this match. It looked like Steve was going to feed for him. Like there's this moment after they got done doing their hold exchanges and shit. And then, like, Mark Barrow was standing up and Steve was on the other side. Steve goes, and then nothing happens. It's like he leaned in for him to do something and then nothing, he didn't do anything. And then he was like, fuck, and he just starts doing arm drags. And I was like, oh no. That's unfortunate. See, something always happens to Mark Barrow in a match. It just like something dumb will happen. Like it didn't happen in the 1-2-3 Kid match that time. He got a reprieve from it.
Yeah, I just think he's hot and cold in his feuds. Because remember in WCW, we were just like, wasn't that good? It seemed like he was angry at some of the people that he was facing and stuff. And that could have been an experience from the people he was facing, but you're fucking facing Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He's a good wrestler, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he fucking got nervous. He's like, oh shit, I'm actually facing someone good and I'm getting pushed here with Sable. Or maybe Sable's in his head already, rent free. Like, why is she getting all the attention and not me?
Who knows? It could be, I bet it probably could be like he's not used to working with Austin, because I was trying to think, I'm like, did they ever work against each other? Like maybe they did once or twice in WCW, but I don't really remember. Because they were at different positions on the card, kind of. Even like at first, Steve Austin was higher on the card than him, and then like by the end of the run, Mark Barrow was more over than he was. So, I don't know, but it could be that Steve's just so fast that it surprised him, because he used to be really fast. You've seen it, and like he's oh shit, and he just froze up.
Yeah.
But anyways, Austin gets back control. He does a stun gun, and then he does the Texas Rattler. That's what I call the move now, where he fucking jumps on the back of their head when they're draped over the rope. Because it bugs the shit out of me that I don't know what to call that, so I had to call it something. If I ever get to ask him a question, I would be like, Steve, what do you call that move when you jump on the back of their head? He's like, goddamn, I never called it anything. I did the back of the head move. That's probably what he'd say.
Yeah.
We come back from a break. Austin tries to suplex Mero into the ring, but Mero reverses it into an O'Connor roll, and he gets 2. Austin levels Mero's clothesline. He gets control again. He's like doing chin locks, and Mero gets out of it, and he gets to do a sleeper, but Steve Austin hits the diet stunner. And he goes another chin lock again, and then Mero starts coming back, and he hits a head scissors, a really high axe handle from the top rope. That looked good. And then why can't that be his finisher? If he could jump that fucking high on an axe handle, that should just be his finisher. Might not be good for his knees, but yeah.
Yeah.
He gets rolling, but Ted pulls on his ankle when he's like hitting the ropes, and that gives Steve Austin an opening. And he hits him with they go to the top rope after he does a body slam, and he's gonna like do something, and then Savio Vega appears and whips Steve Austin like a dog with strap. He just out of nowhere, wham, like right on his back. He hits him like 2 or 3 times, and he causes a DQ like immediately.
Here's I always hate when they have like the face do something stupid.
Like he interfered and just caused a DQ.
Yeah, because when you think about it, you gave the win to Stone Cold, right? Why don't you just like hit like fucking Mark Barrow and like make him lose?
But he's attacking another baby face.
I know, but he could have been like, sorry, man, I wanted to give you the win, so I just fucking struck you later on in the back.
I feel like that wouldn't work either.
I
feel like, you know how it's like when this is a trope I fucking hate because it always bothers the shit out of me. It got overused a lot too. I hate it when people who tag team together accidentally hit the other guy and they get all pissed off and it causes a feud. Like, it was an accident. Does nobody believe in accidents?
Randy Orton is the only smart one that ever, like, because, when you're a champ and you get forced into a match and stuff, like, I think he, like, slapped a referee and he got fucking DQ'd.
Jericho did that too.
Yeah.
That old meme, Jericho did it first. Jericho invented that. He did that before him, actually. But that's a good move, though.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it because Savio's been fucked around by these guys a lot. So he was just like, you know what? Fuck him. I'm going to whip him. And he did. So, but it was funny because Steve Austin celebrated. He was like, I did it.
Yeah. I won. I beat the Wild Man.
I gave it a 6.1. It was all right.
Yeah, I gave it a 5.9. I enjoyed it. It's just Mark Marrow looked weird at times.
He's a weird guy.
Yep. He was a bad man. Now he's a wild man. Meanwhile, Kuwait, Ahmed Johnson and America team up to rescue them from devastation. And that's what I wrote down. And then I just loved the fucking Zubas that he was wearing, the American flag one.
Oh, yeah. And then it showed him with like that little girl, and it looked like he was crying or something.
Yeah.
And then it was like you showed him, and it looked like he was like embraced by the Kuwait people.
Yep.
And then he won like a 16-man tournament or something. It was crazy. Ahmed single-handedly broke the back of Islam.
Yeah.
In Kuwait, of Islamic rule.
He beat those Iraqis.
Then there's footage after that of Ultimate Warrior selling his comic book. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It was brief, but like, yeah. And that comic, have you ever read it or seen anything about it?
No, but I heard it's crazy.
It's crazy, and it's one of those things that's kind of like so bad it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. But it's so fucking ridiculous. Especially because it's all about Destrucity. I remember like Linkara reviewed it back when I still like watched that shit and thought he was like kind of entertaining before I found out he was a huge fucking freak.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the funniest thing about it though is like I know how bad that book actually is. And the art is like it's very 90s comic book art. Like it's not awful, but you can tell like when it came out. Vince said that book was going to revolutionize the comic book industry, and I'm like, that's not what happened.
Nope.
Lord.
But it's hard to get that comic book, by the way. I think it's like fucking someone priced it like crazy because obviously there's not a lot of it.
It probably has more to do with him dying. His redemption arc and him dying probably caused the price to get higher than what it was before. Because before it was just this weird oddity curio that people would make fun of. Now it is still that, but the Ultimate Warrior is dead and he redeemed himself before he died.
Yep.
So it's got that on top of it.
He made his peace with God.
By Destrucity.
Yeah.
Savio Vega versus 123 Kid with Ted DiBiase.
We get 2-time to DiBiase.
Double DiBiase.
In a row. Yep.
Sean Waltman is looking cut. Did you notice that? He came out with his singlet down, and he was like, "Look at this." And you can see, like, I don't know if he'd been working out or like his singlet hit it the whole time, and we just never could see it. But I was like, damn, he's kind of like, he's like Finn Balor almost. Like he's kind of like approaching that. I was like, should he be wearing a singlet? Like if he looks like that? I know he's like small, but like, I don't know.
Do you think he's like trying to like move up in the heavyweights in some way?
I think I don't remember him looking like that before. I think he's been putting the work in the gym a little bit or something. I'm like, yeah, maybe he's thinking like, I'm going to like enhance my look and I'm going to look cool. And it didn't work.
No, it didn't.
But yeah. This is a pretty good match. I didn't have a lot to say. I didn't write a lot about it because I was eating while I was watching this. I'm going to fully admit to that. Savio got to show off his cool offense some more. I love it when he does that kick in the corner when he does like that spinning heel kick and he flips out into the floor, like he does that so smooth, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like how the fuck does he do that?
I have no idea. It's crazy.
Kid got to do some cool shit. He got to be more of a heel as well in this match. Like Savio let him like, all right, ground me and do heel shit and stuff. That's like stuff he doesn't usually get to do. He also did some cool martial arts moves that wasn't just him fucking off.
Mm-hmm.
Some kicks and whatnot.
Maybe Savio was like, hey man, I know you're jacked. Fucking show it off and like fucking try. Let's have a fight instead of you just doing all the normal shit.
I'm starting to like Savio Vega more. I'm starting to feel like he's like low key, like one of those guys who's like, he's pretty respected and he just goes like, hey man, what if you do this? Like he's just good to get ideas from or something. And like people listen to him and it actually works.
Yeah, because I never really cared for him as like a kid watching it, or even like as like late teens, early 20s and stuff. I was just like, who is this guy? Like, because I remember when the WWE games came out, and we did like Stone Cold showcase. Like they always did the Savio Vega one, and I was like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? And like, what's his gimmick? And now I kind of like look at his work, and I'm like, he's actually good.
And I've learned all these stories about Savio where he's like, hey man, you should do this. And like, or like the Razor thing, or not Razor, Gold Dust, where he told Gold Dust to be more gay. And Gold Dust was like, I don't know, man. Dustin's like, I don't know about that. Like, no, trust me, it'll work. And it worked.
Mm-hmm.
and then he was working with Austin and he was helping him to have good matches on TV. Like, cause your opponent has to be good too. Not saying Austin needed help. It's just you do need help to have a better match, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me wonder. I'm gonna try to learn more about Savio Vega at some point. I'm gonna see what people say about him or something.
Yeah.
Savio beat Kid with a crucifix pin. It's like he just grabbed him in a wrestling hold and pinned him.
Yeah, I liked it because like right after Savio wins, fucking DiBiase like no, and then like Stone Cold comes in and like fucking Pearl Harbors him, and he like gets excited again. He's like, I gotta go, McMahon.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
They beat his ass.
Yeah, I enjoyed this match. I gave it a 6.3 out of 10.
I gave it a 6.
Okay.
They beat Savio up and tie him up with his belt and then put a chauffeur hat on him. And he's like dead.
Yeah.
The thing I noticed the most though was there was like this girl in the front row and she was like standing up watching this and she looked so like upset. She was like, no, Savio Vega's getting his ass kicked and he can't do anything. She was like upset about it, it looked like.
That's why I love the old like fucking TV where you don't see fucking rich people or plants in the front row. You see
people
normal
doing like over the top reactions, like
yeah.
It was genuinely looked like this girl was just upset. She was just standing up because she was just like, I can't believe this is happening.
Just saw a bunch of white guys beat up a Puerto Rican.
That's true.
Yeah.
They show us the recap of like what happens at MSG where like the Godwins win the titles.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonny was messing around with Pig backstage before the match, and they got pissed off at him. What are you doing? And then he would have been like, if it was just Midian, just being Midian, he's like, what do you mean? What the fuck am I doing? I'm getting laid.
Yeah.
Probably. But he hated her though, actually.
Really?
He fucking didn't like. Well, she like after she'd been there for a bit, she developed this attitude, and a lot of the guys backstage fucking hated her. He did especially though.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was like the one that like he told this story. He told it himself, so whatever. He admitted to it.
Mm.
They set up the slop bucket in the locker room and said, guys, we're going to slop Sonny tonight with this, and just left it in the locker room. What do you think the bucket got filled up with?
Shit, piss, fucking probably puke or whatever. Anything that they could find, they put in there.
Jizz.
Jizz.
Some
Yeah.
combo of all of that, a gumbo of that stuff, really.
Mm-hmm.
She got it. So,
Justice served.
by the way, Matt Lyda's wrestling channel, I only bring this up because I brought Midian, and I've brought this up before several times where I'm like, I miss the old Undertaker podcast with him and how they talk with all his friends and shit. And anytime Midian was on there, god damn, it was so hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you never have that again. He interviewed Godfather recently on his own. Matt Lyda did. So I'm like, can he get Midian again? I'm hoping he can get Midian.
Dude, my favorite part now is like Godfather getting high and playing fucking disc golf and shit.
Was that a thing I didn't know about?
Yeah, he did it on his Facebook or whatever social media. He's like, all right, we'll go watch this. And he like takes a hit out of his, like, I think it's a vape weed or whatever. And he just fucking throws his thing. And I think he misses or something like that. He's like, well, let's go. He just...
I'll have to see that. It sounds pretty funny. Oh, but yeah. The Godwins beat Body Dons though and win, and I'm pretty sure that's at the MSG where the curtain call happened because they mentioned a cage match and all this other shit. That has to be like that. That's the MSG show.
That's where all of them get heat.
Well, except Sean.
Yeah.
He can't get heat.
Triple H got pushed over at King of the Ring. Apparently.
Yeah, we're gonna see how badly he gets fucked after this. Like, we're gonna see a difference in the booking. It's like, wow, Triple H had a really good match on Raw, and it's like, I bet the next time we see him, he's just gonna look stupid.
Mm.
But there's JR's at the entranceway after that though with Paul Bearer, and the casket's there, Gold Dust casket. This was actually kind of funny.
I like it because JR's like, wait, he's in the casket? And he's like, of course he is.
Where else would he be? I think is what he's. And he opens the fucking lid, and he's in there. He's just laying in there, and Undertaker starts doing a promo from inside the casket. And what's crazy though is it was actually pretty good. Like, he sounded like he was like kind of pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And it made it like kind of spooky because he's like laid in a casket doing a pissed off promo. Somehow it worked. For me, anyway. And he's like, I'm going to take Gold Dust and I'm going to fucking make him rest in peace. And then all of a sudden the lid closed. And then, like, it gets Mankind's there. Mankind closes the lid of the casket and then, like, strapped it shut with something. And then he beat the hell out of the casket with a pipe. Like it was a Silent Hill monster.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, like how he wrapped them up. It was almost like he was doing like when do you remember when Shawn Michaels, the Rockers? I think it was like a Survivor Series. It was like the Rockers and the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man, and they were like tying up fucking the Rockers and like toilet paper or whatever. And they were doing.
God.
And Mankind was like fucking running and like trying to loop it around the casket. And you had to see like Undertaker because he had to lightly like push the thing because he could have like just fucking went bam and like came out, but he has to like sell the spot obviously so Mankind could like beat the shit out of him with the pipe. But I liked his Mankind more. I didn't mind the whole like comedic Mankind, the face Mankind, and all that stuff. I thought that was like good times when he did the Rock and Sock connection.
That's just great too. It's just different.
Yeah, but this Mankind, dude, he's fucking crazy, and I love it.
You don't get escalated any further. Like, so this is what I like about this. It's interesting. It's like the Undertaker shows up, and he's scary, you know.
Mm.
Now this is Mankind, and this is like a step further than that. And then like the ante doesn't get upped until Kane shows up again. Like then Kane shows up, is like, what the Jesus Christ, he's huge, and he says nothing, and he just murders people. Let's see. Now we're in the ring, and it's Bulldog, Cornette, Diana, and Clarence Mason. And Cornette says they have a restraining order against Shawn Michaels for Diana. And this means Shawn can't come out and do commentary. Basically, Cornette's trying to like rain on the parade and disable Shawn for being able to like watch Bulldog wrestle, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
He wants to deprive everybody of Shawn Michaels.
And Gorilla comes out.
Gorilla comes out. I love when Cornette's like, can you just leave it alone for once? Just like, interfering and shit. And then Gorilla Monsoon goes, it's legit, and I'm going to honor it. And he's like, by ordering Diana to go to the back.
Yeah.
so Shawn can come out. And Cornette has a fit, and Shawn Michaels comes out. It didn't work.
Yeah, that was a funny segment because like Jim Cornette's like kicking the fucking ropes and stuff, and he's like so angry.
So mad.
Yeah.
He's like Dairy Queen mad almost.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Roberts versus British Bulldog with Jim Cornette. And Shawn Michaels is on commentary. I don't have a lot to say about this match because I'm going to show my hand here again. It wasn't that good.
Do you think it was Jake Roberts' fault? You think he's like falling a little bit?
I think it's kind of his fault, but it's also Bulldog's fault. So it's like because Jake can't wrestle like how Bulldog needs him to wrestle, Bulldog's forced to do the worst kind of match he can do, which is like, I'm going to like work you over and keep you grounded. We've already seen that, and he's not good at it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not like Bret Hart or Owen Hart working you down, or like Arn Anderson doing that, or Ric Flair. It's not the same.
Yeah, true.
That's just his weak point. Like he can't make that interesting for some reason. He doesn't know how to put it together to make it interesting. And that's fine because not everybody can do that.
Yeah. I just thought it was really slow, and it just looked like Jake Roberts he didn't have it in him in that match at all.
Like physically, he's not the same. He's overweight right now. Like that's why he wears a vest. And he's 10 years fucking older from 1986, plus all the drugs.
Yep.
And alcohol. And he can't work how Bulldog needs him to work. Bulldog needs a guy that can bump and fucking run and do all his bounce off of him. And he can't get that out of him. I don't know if he was fucked up and that's why the match was as bad as it was. Like, I don't know about that. I can't say.
He could have been hungover. Like, he just like fucking did a bunch of drugs and alcohol.
Brother, I'm hungover. I need you to take it easy on me. I can't do pro slam. I can't do it.
But fucking Vince McMahon was happy that his lover was next to him on commentating.
That's his adopted son, not his lover. Just because Brett says that doesn't mean it's true.
He's role playing the son's part of the love.
Why couldn't you be more like Shawn, Shane? That's why Shane tried to do so much insane shit.
Probably why. He probably did say that at some point. I could actually believe him saying that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
They have a special relationship. I'm not trying to make some joke about them being gay, even though that's what it sounds like. I mean, yeah, you get into a whole deep dive on that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Bulldog's working Jake's leg. Unfortunately, this slows the match down a lot.
Yep.
And but the flip side of this, Shawn Michaels being on commentary is more interesting than this match.
Yeah, it definitely had me intrigued of looking at it, but if Shawn Michaels wasn't there and if we didn't get the fucking angle with Diana there, I would have been like, this fucking sucks dick. I'm not watching this.
It would have been worse than what it was. That made it bearable, really.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing that's going on is King is like continuously like grilling Sean about his character and how he treats women.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, Sean's getting canceled in 1996 for sexual misconduct. He's attempting to cancel him
Vince
before it
got
was a thing.
Vince got really serious with Jerry on this one. He's like, "Stop it!" Or like,
Stop
now.
it.
Yeah.
That was then. This is now. And like Sean was having to defend himself. He's like, yeah, when me and Marty used to hang out, were we crazy? Were we wild? Yes, we were. But I'm trying to be a better man right now.
I'm surprised they didn't do anything with Marty and be like, he would like air out his dirty laundry in some way. Be like, yeah, I saw him. I don't know, fuck Kevin Nash's fucking wife or whatever. If he had a wife at that time, I don't know.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like Marty snitching on Sean or something. Like it could have been a thing.
Yeah.
They could have had one more match. I don't know. Marty might have been like on thin ice or something or whatever because he's in the new Rockers with fucking
Al Snow. Yeah.
Nothing against Al Snow, but like Al Snow's like snake bit in WWF right now. He can't do anything because Vince McMahon just fucking thinks he's an idiot. So, but Lawler brings up that Shawn Michaels did a Playgirl shoot recently. And then Shawn was like, this is a big thing. And then Shawn was like, yeah, I did it. He was like, that was a prior commitment. I had to keep my commitment. That's all it was. I had fun doing it. And that's all there is to it. And like, I don't know, like that was supposed to like be bad.
Who knows?
You know how King feels about Playboys and like, oh boy, Sable's in Playboy. Like we're gonna see it. Like
I don't know. Maybe he was trying to like. It's weird coming from a heel and being like, "You were a Playgirl." Like all the girls were looking at your dick. How do you feel about that?
It felt pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but to me, it feels pretty good.
I mean, maybe he thought like he was pushing like a gay joke in some way, like, "Oh, your dick is out," and maybe some men were looking at your magazine, but even that didn't land well. That's a dumb joke to do.
Now, I'm not sure about this, but I've always kind of felt like low key that there was like this thing where like Playgirl was also for like gay men. Like you could see that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you could see that.
I'm not saying that's what he was doing. Like maybe because he straight up calls Goldust fag on air. Like that's his words. I'm quoting him. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
In that timeline. So I don't know. I don't think it's that far out of left field. Maybe think that's what he was insinuating too.
Who knows? I don't know. It was so weird coming from him saying that, and then also fucking Sean being like, "Yeah, I did that. So what?
So what?"
And Jerry's like, okay.
He's got nothing. That's it. Diana comes out to confront Sean now, so she's breaking the restraining order. Just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
She picks up a drink to throw at Sean, and she kind of hits him in the chest. But the vast majority of the drink hits a fan behind him.
Yeah, okay. I was going to be like, I don't even think it hit his chest. I think it completely went under his armpit into that guy that was sitting down.
It's like he got hit up here, kind of the shoulder, and then it's like the rest of the drink just flew past him.
It's kind of like she didn't want to do it because, like, I'm guessing she's, like, again, not an actor, and she probably, like, I don't want to pour water on his face. It might hurt him. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to throw water in your face. It'll be totally fine. You can throw water in my face. I give you permission. And then she just, I can't do it. And she just like does it. And yeah, it's half-hearted.
Yeah, she like shanked it a little bit into that guy. The guy that was next to him that was wet was laughing at him, which was funny as shit.
I saw that. He started fucking laughing. I was like, that honestly, that would have been me, probably. But like, JR's like, or not JR, King is like laughing at him and he's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit her? And he's like, I would never hit a woman. And he hits Cornette instead.
Yep.
And then like he starts to walk towards Diana, I guess to like scare her away or some shit. The Bulldog Pearl harbors him from behind, and that's just the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see the end of the match because we don't need to because it wasn't good.
They coming to think of it, they probably fucking did an audible.
They probably did all like, damn, this sucks. Let's just like get out of this.
Yeah. I gave this match, even though the match, I guess, wasn't a match in our eyes. I gave it a 4.3 out of 10. Like, it would have been worse. It would have been in the 2 range if all this other shit didn't happen.
That's what I did too. I gave it the same score, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, if all this other shit wasn't happening around the match, it would be worse. Because at one point they just stop kind of focusing on it. They're just straight up like the camera is on Sean talking, just sitting in a chair talking, and it's like on King talking back at him. And he's like, okay, I guess this match isn't important.
I guess so. I was just like, what a shame, because I do like Jake the Snake Roberts and I do like Bulldog, but it wasn't great at all. So I'm actually glad that we got this version.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
This show is okay.
Yeah. This one was kind of like mid.
It was a little mid. It was a little misshapen.
You know, they were building up the first 2 shows to be like, oh, it's getting better. Then it was just like, nah, fuck that shit.
No, dog.
I don't have any notes after that because remember I was with the player. I was having problems. Was there anything after that?
Nope, that was it.
Nope.
The show just hard cut out after that.
They're probably like, this shit sucks. Let's fucking go home.
We're out of time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Cut. And I don't have anything else to say about the show in general. Like it was all right.
Yeah.
I gave it a 5.6.
I give it a 5.4 out of 10.
They got a 2.3 rating. So Nitro got their groove back after they got back in their normal time slot.
Is Bret Hart still in Germany, like rethinking his life? What's going on? Is he like taking a vacation?
I think he's taking time off now.
Okay.
I think his knee was fucked up too, and he's getting it fixed. And then he's going to do Lonesome Dove, I think.
Okay.
So he's going to be busy for like a while. I don't think he's coming back till October.
October. Oh, shit. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, the next show we got, I'm guessing we're doing In Your House 8 and Raw, May 27th.
Yep. In Your House 8, and then Nitro too. The May 27th Nitro. We're going to come back.
Okay. Coming back.
That is when Scott Hall appears.
Oh, okay. You want a war?
You get a war, Chico.
So we'll have 3 shows to watch. The pay-per-view In Your House 8, May 26, 1996, and then the Monday Night War with WCW Nitro and WWF Raw, May 27th, and we will have a war journal for that month.
Will we?
Not really. I mean, I guess Raw would win again, right?
Yeah, it probably isn't too much of a point in doing it. It's like, oh, well, WWF won that month. Sorry.
Yeah. maybe June will be better for a war journal. So remember to watch those shows and then come back and we will discuss it and review it. And make sure you like and subscribe us on Big Trouble Media. And also we have our Big Trouble podcast there as well. Make sure you like and subscribe that as well. We are going to end it here. We will see you next time. And remember to get some color. Peace.
Peace.
Happen. And whether Bill Goldberg, let me tell you something about Bill Goldberg. Everybody talks about Bill Goldberg. Well, there's one guy